It is 7:37 right now. You can take a trip back in time this weekend in Plano, of all places.
Latoya is live with a look at FarmFest. Good morning.
Good morning. And yeah, you mentioned him in Plano of all places, and it's literally in the middle of Plano. We're at 15th and Custer. And so joining us now to talk more about this is Malou Heitinen. You are the executive director of Heritage Farmstead Museum here in Plano. Tell us about FarmFest.
FarmFest is an awesome county fair style event that we created a year ago to let people come back to a simpler way of time. So many people don't realize that Plano has this rich agricultural past, and so we're just inviting everybody to step back. We've got some great interactive fun activities. We're going to have music and food and lots of ways to interact with livestock. And one of the fun things we're going to be doing are contests, so hog calling, rooster crowing, husband calling.
What is husband calling?
So wives and some farmers still tell me they still do this, but they call their husbands in from the field. So before there were cell phones and everything, they would just use their voice. So, to call them in, just like they would call, I guess, the pigs.
That's a nice segue. We're going to call those hogs. Take it away, guys.
Piggy, 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 piggy!
Maybe it's a little early for the hogs. You think it's a little too early for them, Malou, maybe?
Maybe a little early for them. But we're really excited. That's Wilson and Hamlet, and they'll be on display.
You gotta love live television, and so people can actually get ribbons for this. I mean, this is a contest.
Right. We have some really beautiful ribbons. Oh, he's not over here. But we have some really beautiful ribbons, yes, and prizes. We'll have a prize for every category, and we're calling anybody in the community out to compete in this. It's going to be fun. We'll even have pie eating contests, so lots of ways to get involved. There'll be antique tractors show out here. The 4-H, another neat thing is the 4-H and FFA will be out here with all of their livestock. So just a great way to step back and have some farm fun. It looks like our pigs are hogging the camera.
I love how they were like, maybe we'll come out, maybe we won't. Well, let's think about this a little bit.
Right.
They wanted some candy or something, maybe. Maybe we should have brought them some food.
Exactly. It is all about the food with these pigs, so for sure.
What I love too is from seeing the video from last year is a lot of people get in character as well when they come out here.
Yes, we do. We have a lot of people that will have on some prairie. You'll see, some prairie outfits, but really it is put on your boots and hat and jeans, and it really is a fun way to step back and have some fun. So
yeah, and with so many people being so cityfied these days, especially children, they don't really know where their food comes from and how things are made, and so this is kind of one of those ways to introduce them to nature.
it's true. We are getting further and further away from this agricultural past, and but all of us have somebody, a neighbor, a family member who grew up on a farm that had animals, and so this really is our way to connect everyone back to that past. And we get so many people that come through that oh, this reminds me of my grandmother's house or farm. And
like you said, my grandmother grew up on a farm too. Those days are getting a little smaller for people these days. They don't have that history. But you guys can come out to FarmFest this Saturday here in Plano at 15 and Custer, and from 9 to 3 on Saturday. And who knows, maybe you'll be better at the hog calling. Fingers crossed, right?
Yeah, the hogs didn't seem too terribly interested, or maybe they're just not hungry. They probably already had their breakfast.
Maybe.
Yeah.